You're going to have to remove the DVD drive. To do this, you must remove both cables connecting it to the motherboard. After you have done this, lift the DVD drive up and put it to the side. The next step is to remove the fan shroud. There is a tab that holds it in place. You must press this tab with your pointy tool or Xbox opener and lift up to remove it. It can be a little tricky to do. Once you have removed the fan shroud, place it to the side. You will have to remove the fan now. There are two tabs that hold the fan in place, here and here. Lift up on the metal casing around it and pull the fan out. You will have to disconnect the fan from the motherboard, so don't pull too hard. Unplug this cable and now you have the fan removed. You can place it to the side now. The next step is to remove the power button board. In order to do this, you must remove this plastic cover. This reveals a hidden screw. You will need to use a T8 screwdriver to do this, so get your T8 screwdriver out. After removing the cover, you must unscrew these 3 screws. And once you have unscrewed these 3 screws, you can pull the power button board out. Turn the Xbox 360 over. You must unscrew these 8 screws with a T8 screwdriver in order to get access to the motherboard. For this, you will have to use your T10 screwdriver. You will have to remove the remaining screws on the metal casing in order to get access to the motherboard. After removing all the screws, flip your Xbox 360 over. You will now be removing your motherboard. Use this metal piece to pull your motherboard out. Lift up a little and pull the motherboard towards you. Once you have the motherboard removed, flip it over and you can see the metal X-clamps on the back. There are 2 of them. 4 bolts hold them together. You'll need to use a flathead screwdriver to unhinge them. It'll take a little bit of effort to unhinge the X-clamps. After unhinging 2 corners, you can pull the X-clamp off. Repeat the same process for the second X-clamp. After removing the X-clamps, lift the motherboard up slowly and the heat sinks should slide right off. This heatsink has 4 bolts. You must unscrew them. You can use pliers to do this. This heatsink also has 4 bolts that must be removed. You can also use your pliers to remove these.